lot the haters will be looking sideways. But Bunny, the money's that way.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Bonnie Boo, and I'm back with another one. What they do? They want to love on the woo, touch on the woo, who? All of that, yeah. Get into it. All right, so guys, today's topic of the day, we are going to talk about low vibrational. I'm going to give you 5. Might add in a little bonus, but let's get into it. Let's chop it up. All right, so the first thing that will keep you at a low vibration: gossiping. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, gossiping about what other people have going on, other people's lives, that is keeping you stuck at a vibration that you don't want any parts of. And it's not even worth your mental health, your frequency, the things that you are trying to achieve. It will put you back. So the next time someone calls you trying to gossip about this and that person's life, you tell them you don't want no parts of that, because you're trying to vibrate on a higher frequency. So you don't want no parts of whatever it is that that person has going on. You keep it to yourself, or you gossip with your other friends. But I want no parts of the gossip, because gossiping is a way to attract negativity into your life, and you don't want no negativity into your life. So you know what? I don't want no parts of the gossip. You could have it. There's these certain types of people that they only call you when they got gossip, they got the tea. Yeah, the tea may be hot, but is the tea really worth keeping you at a low vibration? Ask yourself that, and then you'll know the answers that you need, because I don't want to be stuck in a low vibration just because I'm talking about this and that person's life. I don't want it. There's specific friends that they only hit you up when they have like the scoop, the tea. Like, oh, it's okay to give you the scoop, the tea of what's going on, but it turns into another thing when it's just gossiping, bad mouthing other people, right? Like, I have a specific friend. They'll only call me when they know what's going on with that person and that person. It's like, you know what? I don't want to make myself open to that. I don't want to just be talking about negative. Why don't you hit me up and call me when there's like beautiful things going on in your life, or when you know good things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be stuck in that low vibration with you. If that's where you want to stay, cool, fine. But I don't want that energy around, in my mind, in my aura. I don't want it. I just don't want it. Okay? So gossiping will keep you at a low vibration, low frequency. And that's not what we want. We're trying to reach our higher self. And how are we going to do that if we're just over here gossiping, bad mouthing? It doesn't even have to be bad mouthing, gossiping. Period. All of it. Annihilate it. I'm not here to talk about things that I don't know about, that I don't do my studies about. I'm here to give you guys the information that I know that I could possibly help you guys out with. That's what I'm doing. So gossiping is a no-go. It's out the window. If they're gossiping, or they only call you and hit you up when it's time to gossip, and you know they have whatever it is that they have, tell them you don't want no parts of that. Let them know the woo said, I should not be involved in this. Go ahead and put the blame on me. Go ahead. You don't need that. Okay? Let them know. Because if not, you're only hurting yourself at the end of the day. You're only hurting you. And why would you dare sit there and try to hurt you? That's a no-no. That's a no-go. So the second thing that will keep you at a low vibrational, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, complaining. Complaining out the mouth. Oh, this is not going my way. Oh, I hate this. Oh, everything bad always just happens. You need to exhibit, because that's literally what you're manifesting your way. Like the other day I was on the phone with my cousin, and he's like, oh, it seems like only bad things are happening to me. I was like, whoa, you better stop bringing that energy towards your way, because that's what you're attracting. The power of the mouth is so strong, guys. I want you guys to know that the power of the mouth is so strong. So it's like, if you're always complaining your life away, you're always saying this is bad for you, this is going bad for you, why don't you try to switch it around and start saying, oh, things are going so great for me. Oh, this is going to be a phenomenal day. Why don't you try to manifest these things instead of complaining about what's not going your way, about what's happening in front of you, what you see. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors for you. You don't know. in the spiritual realm for you. You don't know what's happening, but with you complaining all the time and you always having something negative to say, whether it's upon yourself, upon others, that's not the way to go. That's keeping you at a low vibration, okay? That's not high vibration. High vibrational people are thinking about great things. The things that are coming out of their mouth are great things that are happening, great things that haven't happened. So it's like, if you do get stuck in that predicament where you're complaining about negative things, take a step back, have a breather if you need to, and regroup yourself back into that positive energy. Complaining, it's not going to help you. What is complaining going to do besides put you in a low vibration? Complaining's not going to really do anything, right? Unless you take some action towards that complaining. But even then, you don't need to be complaining, because complaining is keeping you at that low frequency, and you do not need that. So the next time you catch yourself complaining, go do some yoga, go meditate, go outside, go talk to the trees. But don't complain, because complaining is not going to fix anything but keep you down, but keep you stuck. So instead of complaining, let's do something about it. Let's do something that's going to stop us from complaining. The power of the tongue, ladies and gentlemen, it is very strong. The things you say are what you are attracting to yourself. So instead of complaining about negative things that are happening, talk about things that are going good for you. The third thing that will keep you at a low vibration is not forgiving. Holding on and not forgiving. And think of it like this. When you're holding on, right, these people are living in your mind rent-free. You're the one just constantly thinking about, okay, what they did to you, what they did wrong. But if you try to switch the script and you think of it like this, right, you forgive them. Now you're more free. You don't have to think about this and that. Whether you forgive them through the universe and you just let the universe know, you know what, I forgive this person for what they did to you, what they did to me, and I am moving on. You're doing yourself a favor. Don't think of it like, oh, you're forgiving that person and you're doing them a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. So holding on to those negative things, that grudge, or you're putting yourself at risk, because you're thinking about that. That thought is in your mind. I'm not telling you to forget what they did to you, but I am telling you to forgive and let it go, because you're doing yourself a favor. Rather than you thinking like, oh, I'm doing them a favor. No, you're doing yourself a favor, because you don't have to think about that. That feeling doesn't have to be inside of your body. Just those thoughts. You get what I'm saying? You just let it go. Hey, universe, you know what? I forgive Ashley for what she did to me, for that hurt that she caused me, that trauma that she caused me. I let it go and I give it to you, universe. Do that for yourself, because you're only opening yourself up to so much more. This is you thinking about that, having that feeling towards that person. You get what I'm saying? Forgiveness isn't always for them. Always remember that. Forgiveness is not always for them. Because how I look at it, forgiveness is for you. You forgave them for you, so you could be a better you, so you could live your life a better way. Now, what I'm saying is, you forgave them. That doesn't mean, oh, we have to be besties, best friends. We don't have to do that. Just because you forgive someone does not mean you have to be in their face every day. You have to contact and speak to them, and everything goes back to how it was. It could be like, I forgive you, and you still stay your distance and you stay away, especially if the hurt was a strong type of hurt. You forgive, you let go, and you move on. You go about your day. That's what you do. Because holding on to that grudge, thinking about, okay, I'm not going to forgive that person, you're only hurting yourself. Who are you hurting? Yourself. You're not hurting them. Learn to forgive. If you have to address the situation and you feel like that will help you, address the situation, address it in a passionate way, not an aggressive way, a way that won't affect your aura, won't affect your energy. Because remember, the energy that you're putting out, you're allowing back in. So address the situation if you have to. But if it's something that you just feel like, okay, I could talk to God, I could talk to the universe about this, you do that. You want to write it down, write about it in your journal, you do that. But don't hold on to it. So it's like someone who's sick, and they're like, the doctors are saying, hey, we're going to remove this for you, so you can be fine. You're like, no, just leave it there. No, get rid of that sickness so you can be better. So that's the same way. Forgive, move on, let go. Just let it go and move on about your life and go about your day. Let everything be swell. Forgive people. forgive. Not for them, but for you. You're doing this for you. You're not doing it for them. Always put that in your mind. That's why forgiving has come easier for me, because I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for myself. And when I think of it like that, it makes it a lot easier for me to forgive, because I'm doing it for who? For me, not for you. The fourth thing that will keep you in a low vibration is comparison. Comparing yourself to people. Don't compare yourself to people. You are you, one of one, one of a kind. So why are you comparing your journey to anybody else's journey? Because you don't know what that person had to go through to be where they are at. So it's like, enjoy your journey. That's your journey. That's for you to explore. That's to build you up. Whether it's tough, whether it's easy. That's your specific, special journey. Stop comparing yourself to people. You're one of a kind. There's things that you could be able to do that this person doesn't know how to do. But if you're stuck here comparing yourself to people, how are you even going to find that? So it's like, don't compare yourself to people. I don't care if it's on Instagram, Facebook, real life, whatever it is. Don't compare yourself to nobody. And if you are comparing yourself to anybody out there, take some time to yourself and figure out more about yourself. Why am I comparing myself to this person? What can I do? What are my specialties? What am I good at? These are some things that you might need to list down to help you. Because if you're comparing yourself to people, you're keeping yourself low, you're keeping yourself stuck. Don't compare yourself to nobody on this earth. I don't care, rich, poor, happy, sad, whatever it is that they may portray to be. Don't compare yourself to that person. Because you're only stealing your own joy by comparing yourself to anybody out in this world. Do not compare yourself to anyone. I don't care who they are. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Because you're this, they're that. It will never compete. It will never compare. It will not compare. It's not the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Even twins can't compare themselves to each other. Don't compare yourself to people. Your heartbeat is different. Your style might be different. The way you talk, the way you walk might be different. You don't know what those people had to go through to be where they are at today. And you might not even have been able to take what they had to go through. Like, do not compare yourself to people, because you're only stealing from yourself. It's like, why would you want to steal from yourself? Huh? Don't do that. Do not compare yourself to anybody on this earth. Because God created you to be you. If he wanted you to be that, he would have made you to be that. But he made you to be you. The fifth thing that will keep you in a low vibrational state, your music choice. What kind of music are you listening to? Remember, the ears, the eyes are a gateway. So it's like, music? Yes, music. And there was a specific song that I used to really love, and it was not a beautiful message at all whatsoever. I'm not even gonna kid you. And every time I listened to that music, I would consume it, I would feel like not happy. I would feel mad. I would feel maybe a little angry. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I would say, I'm like, wow, this song really makes me feel like this. So it's like, that's actually keeping you stuck at a low vibration. So it's like, be careful of the music choice that you're choosing. Think about how this music makes you feel, the words that you're singing out, the lyrics that you're saying. And if it's something that you feel like, I don't really like how this makes me feel, or the way that this makes me feel doesn't put me in a high state, it actually puts me in a low state, that music is messing up your frequency. So it's like, cut those music, those sounds, whatever it is that's putting you in a low vibration. And there's music out there that could put you in a high vibration, so choose those songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you like the song, that's fine. But like I said again, it is keeping you at a low vibration. It's probably something that you don't want to kind of mix your aura, put it in your energy. It's not really worth it. It's a song. You know, go write your own song. At this point, write your own song. And it's even to a point where it makes me as an artist feel like, okay, I don't want to put people in a low vibration. I don't, you know? So it even made me study my own music and be like, okay, what am I putting out into the world? Because I don't want to just be the cause of keeping people in a low frequency. I don't. What I want to do is make people believe in themselves, put out great energy music. I don't want to keep people stuck in low vibration. I don't. I want to encourage you to be better, to reach your higher self, to be the boss that you are, to depend on self, but never to keep you stuck at a low vibration. That is not my purpose, and I don't want no parts of that. Okay, I don't want to be the blame for that. I don't. Okay, so it's like, be careful what you're listening to, and even as far as like, be careful what you're listening to. Be careful what you're watching as well. Little bonus, because those are like the easiest ways to kind of like get to you. So it's like, be careful of the music choice that you listen to, and if your favorite artist is not, putting that energy into you, that uplifting energy, I would suggest you probably might need to cut them off and find something new, or probably find a different song that keeps you high. So it's like, if it's keeping you low, you don't need it. You need something that's going to put you in a high frequency, so you could be the best version of you. For who? For you. So music. Yes, music. I was like, yeah, music, but yeah, music. Don't forget the story in the bib of who's in charge of the music. Let's not forget that. We know that. Noted. We know. So be careful of the music that you are consuming, the music that you are listening to, because it does determine whether you're going to be in a high vibration or a low vibration. And again, we want high. Not low. We don't need that. We don't want that. No, thank you. Alright, guys, for the little bonus, I'm gonna give you guys a little bonus. Like I said, I keep my word. I'm a gal of my word. Okay, so for the bonus that keeps you in a low vibration is always eating out. Yeah, you probably would never thought eating out. Yeah, always eating out. You need to start cooking at home. You need to start figuring out little lunches, little things that can keep you in the vibration that you're looking for. The certain types of food that you're putting inside of your body. These types of things could bring you to a low vibration. So it's like, what are you eating? Where are you eating? Are you eating at home, making a home cooked meal filled with love? Or are you always eating out in the fast food restaurants? Because that's keeping your frequency low. Believe it or not, eating out is definitely one of them. You don't even know how the food is prepped or any of that. You just know that, hey, this looks good, I'm gonna eat it, bust it down. But you don't even know what that food is doing to your body, your mind, your body, your soul. Believe it or not. Another little bonus. Negative self-talk. Talking bad about yourself. Oh, I suck at this. I'm no good at that. Oh, I've never achieved that. Why? Why is that even what's coming out your mouth? Didn't you hear in the bib, you can move mountains. If you believe and have that faith, you can. So it's like, why would you sit here and just be bad-mouthing yourself, doubting yourself, putting yourself down? Why? Don't put yourself down, whether it's to make people laugh, whether it's to make people happy. Don't put yourself down. Because you know what that day who you're going to have? Self. So it's uplift self. Lift self up to the highest self can go. Self already has to deal with this outer world. And then to take it from you, putting self down, that's a no-go. That's a no-go there. Do not put yourself down. If anything, uplift yourself. Say the most positive things about yourself. I'm the best. I rock. Don't put yourself down. I don't care for what the cause is. Don't put yourself down. Negative self-talk. Learn to replace that with positive self-talk. Talk great about yourself. Talk how great you are. Talk about how amazing you are. Do not put yourself down just for the peace of others. I don't care what the reason is, what the cause is, but don't put yourself down. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, press that notification bell so when the woo posts, when the woo drops, you get the notification. I mean, how would you know? When the woo posts, when the woo drop. You wouldn't. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.